Hey, what's up, friends? Thanks for tuning in to Element Shoes. My name's Eric Crumbaker. This is a new podcast that we're launching today. We're going to go over new trends, new shoes, different styles, drama in the industry. I've got two great friends joining me today. So, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe below. Leave some comments. If we suck, let us know, but we don't, so don't worry about it. Let me introduce our guest today. First and foremost, I'm going to introduce Rob Bernardo. Rob, how's it going today?
Good.
So, Rob is one of my best friends. He's also one of our... I don't even want to use the word shoe head or whatever people call it, but we're shoe connoisseurs, and would want nothing more than him to be on this cast with me today because he's very educated. And that's up to you to decide. So good luck on that one. And then next on our guest we have Todd Clark. How's it going, Todd?
Ooh, good. How about yourself, Eric?
It's doing well. I like that shirt. What does it say?
Yeah, Psych.
Psych. Where's that?
Psych.
What company is that?
This is Moondust Studios, actually.
Moondust Studios. Oh, yeah. You've sent me a couple of those
Part
shirts.
of the Anti-Sneaker Sneakers Club.
The Anti-Sneaker Sneaker. Oh, is that the Anti-Social Social Club?
Yes, sir, it is.
Same thing?
Similar.
Similar. Okay. So Todd, he's a local teacher in our local community. He teaches down the street. I won't disclose the name yet until I get authorization. But he comes with a wealth of shoe knowledge as well. He just has a wealth of knowledge in general when it comes to shoes or whatever topic you bring up to him. This is Todd. Thanks for having him on today. And you guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope we don't bore the shit out of you. And by the way, if you haven't seen any other podcasts, be sure to check those out as well. So today is what? What do we have here? Today is, I just want to check it out right now. We got, it just shows me 4:43. What is today? Today is October
26th.
26th. Reason I want to spot the date out is because my first topic for today is I really wanted to bring it up to you guys. It's in bold letters. If you haven't heard about this, you've been living under a rock. But all this drama with Ye. How can you not start your first podcast off without talking or addressing this topic first? In all reality, I don't really know what questions to ask you. I will give you guys a quick background. You guys, we are aware of everyone dropping him, whether it be Adidas, whether it be Gap, whether it be the French brand, Balenciaga. Foot Locker dropped all his shoes. His lawyer dropped him. Actually, I have a full thing right here. I'm just going to read because these are all the things that happened to Yeezy or Ye in the last, I would say 24 hours, 48 to 24 hours. Adidas cuts ties. Balenciaga cuts ties. Gap cuts ties. Vogue and Anna Wintour cuts ties. JP Morgan tells him to close his bank accounts. Foot Locker pulls Yeezy's stock. STEM player from Kano removes Kanye's music, dropped by his talent agency, dropped by his lawyer. GOOD music no longer a part of the Def Jam recordings, restricted from Instagram and Twitter. Stadium shows canceled, documentary canceled. Aaron Donald and Jaylen Brown, both two athletes that are signed by him, leave Donda Sports. Adidas contacting retailers to pull Yeezy stock off all shelves. And then today, we found out that he walked straight into Skechers today to their corporate headquarters without an invite, and they did not find it very kindly that he walked in there the way he did, I guess, and they escorted him out, I heard, in less than 10 minutes later. Wow.
But he has Antonio Brown still, folks. Antonio Brown stuck to his side.
Damn.
Don't know what to say about that. That's not saying much there.
Yeah, I was going to say, where is he at right now?
He should cut Antonio Brown just to do it. That's what I assume. It'd make him look a little better at least, right? I mean, you don't want that baggage with you.
At least Kanye can have one win, right? Sever ties with Antonio Brown. But.
Yeah, that's a win if you think about it. I'm a Steeler fan. So, this is my thing, and I kind of talked about it earlier with you, Todd, in one of our text threads. I feel bad for him. I actually have a little bit of, I feel for him because he put himself in a really bad situation. I think he said some things he probably shouldn't have. Well, I know he shouldn't have. He didn't really have a filter, and he's burned some bridges, but I think his intentions weren't bad. I think he had true intentions of trying to get across of something that was affecting him or hurting him. And I think he just went about it the wrong way and didn't get advised from his publicist or whoever advises you on these types of things, which he really needs one. And I think he crossed lines, burned bridges very quickly. And I just feel bad because as strong as he thinks he is, no one is stronger than cancel culture. And just like I read, I mean, he's hitting all directions. He's not even a billionaire anymore. That got stripped away from him in 24 hours.
Yeah, I think that's the last you're going to hear. Kanye West might go into the sunset. Literally, cancel culture could be that strong. You're
more Kanye?
No more Kanye.
Rob, what did you say before this even started?
Well, I'm a huge Kanye fan day one. His MO is just attention, thrill-seeking kind of thing, and I feel like he knows what he's doing and what he's up against and what he's worth and what he's about. So, I was telling you earlier, he'll probably come out with an album next week. It's just
he's in the recording studio right now, busting out 12
He's probably
songs.
been. This is all a part of his kind of just plan and to get us talking about him like we are, and
I'm gonna say I do agree with you. I think he had a plan. It's funny. What's Mike Tyson's favorite comment? You have a plan to get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
And I think he had a plan, and I think he got fucking punched in the mouth right between the teeth. And I don't think he had a plan for this. I think he had a plan to disconnect from Adidas, and he wanted to sever those ties. And I think he wanted to get out of Gap because he didn't feel they were, with him on his creativeness on what he felt the clothes should be sold at, or how they should have been sold at decent prices. They were, racking these things bothered him fundamentally, and I think he had a plan for that. I didn't think he had a plan for that podcast last week where he just decided to take some drugs or have something crazy, whatever he did to walk in there to say the things that he said. I mean, those came out of right or left field?
Left field.
Those came out of left field. I don't think anybody was expecting that. And man, it's. Let me ask you another question on this follow-up. So Todd thinks he's going to be into the sunset possibly. You think he's got a plan. There's an album dropping. Well, let's go to the next matter. Millions upon millions upon millions of customers and fans and people have bought his products, have purchased his shoes still unreleased, shoes still probably by Adidas. Do those value of shoes, or do the value of his shoes go up? Do they go down? Are people burning his shoes? Are you wearing Yeezys right now?
I was going to wear them today, actually, and just come out there and have it out, let it be.
You don't like shoes either?
Oh no,
That's good.
I gotta ask, Rob. We're on. I mean, I have to ask.
That's good. That is pretty rich.
Well, what are you saying? You're standing with him for what?
Just what he's trying to say something.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what it is.
You don't think he hates Jews?
No.
And of course, and neither do I.
It's all.
I don't think he. I
getting.
don't think he hates Jews at all.
No.
We would have known that from Kanye years ago.
Right.
And if you think about where his family background is, his wife's family background, they're in that entire community. So I think someone in that community pissed him off. And I don't think it has anything to do with a religious standpoint, as opposed he's pissed at certain people and just called them out the wrong way.
Well, it could go another direction, right? Virgil was one of his close and good friends.
True.
Good friends.
You brought Virgil up?
And Virgil was on his own for several years.
Correct.
Picking up, whatever he can and trying to be out there. So I feel it's along that wavelength, who knows? Only time will tell.
Okay.
But
so again, value of shoes.
I think they go up. Not
think,
now.
You think Yeezys
in the
go
future? They're not being made anymore.
Okay.
It's kind of a discontinued, obsolete thing, right?
Okay.
For now.
All right.
But
All right.
I have a feeling that they,
What
especially the nice
sediment.
certain shoes definitely
Yeah.
are going to increase in value. They released so many
Those
sneakers.
doves are going up in
Yeezys
value.
were absolutely. They were mass produced and pumping out.
Your
V2s,
belugas up in value.
The
There's
big
certain
ones definitely are going
yeah,
up. But
for sure.
Mass producers of the 200,000 runs.
Are
of
you
certain
buying the new Adidas non-Yeezy Yeezys? Because they own his shoe, they own his collaboration, they own everything, and they're going to continue to make shoes, not putting Yeezy on it. They'll put Adidas on it, or whatever they want to create for it, like Yee. But are you buying those?
I'd say it depends what it looks like, right?
Correct.
It's a comfortable shoe.
Okay.
Nothing changes.
Where does
right?
Adidas go from here?
I was just gonna add. I think they go down. It slides downhill for me.
Adidas?
I think so.
Why?
I wasn't buying Yeezys because of Adidas. I was buying Yeezy because of the shoe and what it looks.
Hype beast.
Well, not only that. I mean, I wasn't sold on Adidas itself. To go buy the Yeezys. It was the shoe itself. The style.
You don't like Germans either?
Good.
Rob loves all people.
Of course he does. I'm just, all this stuff is just so over the top, and everything's so heated these days. There has to be some kind of a jokes in the middle where you can just kind of have fun with it, because it's just too serious out there. I don't think anyone really thinks the way the media spins the way people think. Let's be honest right now.
It's true.
Tread lightly.
Oh my God, I'm German and half my family's Jewish. So
Yeah.
it's all, I feel like we're all mixed these days. We're one big melting pot as a society. So I feel like all that shit doesn't really matter anymore. But I could be wrong, and I could just have this veil over my eyes, and people just think I live in some weird ass area. So I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so I feel like let's move on from Ye a little bit. Let's give him a little bit of rest. I feel bad for him. Let's move on. So we're getting towards the end of 2022. I know we all collect shoes here. We all buy shoes. It's what we do. We research them, talk about them, obsess over them, cry when we don't get them. Have rage cops and cop other shoes when we don't get the ones that we want. All kinds of things happen emotionally for us. Let me ask you guys, and it's a lot. So maybe I'm going to ask you this one. What are your top 5 shoes of 2022? And this can go across the genre of brands. It doesn't have to be Nike. It doesn't have to be Jordan. It doesn't have to be Adidas. And you don't have to own them.
2022.
2022.
So what year did the Alma Mater Jordan 1s release? Is it 22 or 21?
21.
21, yeah.
20.
20.
20.
Been sleeping for 2 years.
Yeah.
No.
The ones? The ones? Oh, no, you're right. That was 21. It was very early in 2021. You and I and Rob had no chance.
I did get them on.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Can you zoom? Yeah, zoom in. Where did you get them from, Rob?
I got them on the StockX. And
Dun, dun, dun.
Evil Empire, folks.
The Evil Empire.
got sucked in. I did it.
Damn.
But I like them. They're really smooth. I'll have to.
You've worn them?
No.
Well, how do you know they're smooth?
Just the look, the feel.
Yeah, they're
with the
pretty
presentation.
good. You like that cracked leather?
Yes.
Man, I'm not sure if I'm digging that cracked leather.
Well, number one, I'd say I'm still hunting. Number one should be the Jordan 4 Canyon Purple. I mean, that's
For 2020.
22. Yeah, definitely. And
Okay.
that was one of the number one shoes, I'd say, for me.
Okay.
That Travis Scott vibe.
They released that shoe so early. It kind of gave you that I want vibe so long ago, and they just kind of sprinkled on you through social media and different articles. Yeah, I get it.
I'm hunting it still. It's I thought I had it the other day in a raffle.
Todd, you and I need to have better communication, because I didn't know you had that, and I'm going to be honest with you. I probably could have caught that 10.5 for you a few times.
12W.
I will make sure
yeah.
that. You better tell me that you've received it, though, so I'm not out trying to cop this for you.
No, that'll be a still tough one.
Interesting. Okay,
They're sitting in.
Give me 4 more of top 2022.
Okay, well, I got the SB Bart Simpson Dunk, definitely.
Okay, it's a good one.
You could throw any one of the bubblegum packs in there, probably maybe even.
You can't throw any one of the bubblegum packs.
Any
in
one
there.
of those colorways is fire.
Really?
So,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
definitely.
All
That was
right.
like the collaboration. I know you like to collect colorways and
Yeah. Okay.
whatever it is. So that's
All right.
like in there, right?
Yeah.
So I gave you 3 so far.
Okay.
2 more to go. I would say definitely any of the Alma Mater release, right?
What do
Jordan
they
2.
come out with these days?
Jordan 2 they came out
those
with.
are so hideous.
And Jordan 4 is in the works, right? That's like the.
I see it's in the works, but no one has confirmed dates to me yet. In all reality, I feel like this is gonna be next year. As I just feel it might be pushed.
Speculation.
I
right?
mean, we're not even talking about it in our community, so.
And then
hopefully.
let's throw the Panda out there, folks. I mean, that thing's re-released how many times? 13, 14 times?
You were on a roll until just now.
Right here.
It's a hot shoe. I mean, you can't even get it now.
No, you.
Unless you go to StockX and buy it over here for what, $200, right? Like,
Yeah,
join the Panda release this week or whatever it's releasing.
I
in
have
2 weeks.
passed on every Panda release for the last like 6 months. I won't even attempt to go after them because I have this mental grudge against what pandas stand for.
It's the Air Force One of 2022.
It is beyond that. It is like it is. If I see people wearing pandas, I know they don't have known nothing about shoes. That's how I look.
I'm shaking my head every single time.
If I see someone in a panda, other than a female, if you're,
True.
and this is nothing against like a sexist thing, because most guys like me, I bought my wife pandas. She loves her pandas, but again, she didn't know nothing about shoes. So I think people who wear pandas don't really have an identity with the shoe culture. They just like the hype. I could be wrong, and if you're watching this, leave some comments below and roast me. I don't care.
I've been telling you, it's a hot shoe.
Hot shoe? Okay. All right. Those are your 5?
I would say
And
5.
those are his own opinion. Rob, you want to go or do you want me to shoot it?
I got it. I would say top 3 off the top of my
5.
head. 3 for me that I can think of right now.
Okay.
Part of that bubble come back, the Phillies.
Really?
I don't have them.
Why?
have-
Out of all the shoes they released in all of the year, this bubblegum pack sticking to both of you?
It's clean.
The Philly colorway, and
Yeah,
I hate the Phillies.
Him and I, growing up as baseball,
The Philly colorway.
just
huh?
kinda
That's the one I
sticks-
don't even want.
sticks
It's-
heavy in your heart.
That was
the
a
pink
I can
bubble
think
gum on
back
the
to
bottom. So
the
cool.
unis in the '80s, man. I can remember them playing.
all day.
Okay, 1. Give me.
The Bart Simpsons he mentioned were
Really?
cool,
What do you
cool
call-
keeper. No,
Really?
no. And then those black canvases that are coming out.
Do you own any of these
really-
3 shoes that you're talking about?
No.
Okay. Okay, well, give me 2 more.
He does. He owns the Dodger dunks.
Yeah, but he's talking about Phillies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Give me 2 more of 2022.
God, I can't think off the top of my head right now.
I know I forgot when I'm looking
No,
over
yeah,
here at my phone
guaranteed
again.
I have
So
other
for
ones that-
2022, I'm gonna go completely different from both of you because I like the fruity pack. I like the pack, the baseball pack. I own a pair of Travis Scotts. I own the Air Max 1s. I'm actually going to go with the Travis Scotts.
Me too. Okay.
As a shoe of the year.
The
I don't own a
reverse.
Travis Scott. So I have to say that since I don't own it, it's like a club that I'm not in yet.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
So I really want to be on the Travis Scott low train. So that's one of my ones of the year. Second one of the year, I have to say, are the Patas. Pata is one of my favorite brands. So their Air Max 1 blew me away this year.
The white ones are fire.
Or fire. And those the complex, not the complex, the heavies, the Air Max 1s, the
Concept
the
heavy.
concepts. The concepts. And I was on an Air Max 1 train this entire year. And was that 3? Was that 3 or 4?
It's 3.
That's 3. So I have all Air Maxes, right? No, I have 1 pair of Jordan 1s, lows. And if I were going to go, it's another one. It's crazy. And you can actually still probably buy this shoe online. You can actually go to the website and buy it. But no, I'm switching it up. The Palace New Balances, the 574s. Oh, something about the hairy suede right now. They just have me. I don't even care what shoe it is. If it has hairy suede, I'm going to acquire it right now. It just feels good. And last but not least, my 5th shoe of 2022. Oh, man, this is a tough one. I'm thinking through my closet right now.
Deep in thought, huh? It's a deep closet.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the cool grays.
Cool grays.
Yeah. I didn't comp that in 2011 when the first cool grays came out, and it's a pair of shoes. And actually, I'm gonna go with number 6. Those GSPs. Oh, those yellow. I bought 2 pair. I'm obsessed with that. I'm not gonna lie. You have a pair. It's a comfortable fucking pair of shoes. I wore that thing to the where were we last week, Rob? Last
Village
weekend?
Venture.
The Village Venture down in Claremont, California. You guys should come visit. I walked the entire day in those, Todd.
Thomas Sachs general purpose shoe you're talking about.
Yes. Sorry. They are phenomenal. I just love that shoe. It's comfortable. It's a great colorway. It stands out. People see it. You feel good. So yeah, those are my favorites of 2022. But the year's not over yet, so let's really kind of go forward a little bit. What are your holiday gets? So we've got like 2 months left of this year, and they're still releasing some shoes. Is there a certain pair that you're really after?
Well, the hype there. The two I'm after, the hype on obviously the Lost and Found. That's could be potentially the shoe of 22, right?
We're gonna hop into those a little later.
And then obviously this number 2 would be the Amamaneri, like I spoke earlier about the Jordan 4.
Yeah, those J4s.
They've showed a couple different colorway releases. The official, I think, colorway is all purple or whatever it is.
Okay, let's be honest right now. Let's talk about these Amamaneri's Jordan 4s, because they are a company that, in my opinion, makes good shoes. I'm sure it's the owner that has the clout. Do you like the shoe, or do you like the hype behind the shoe?
It's the Jordan 4, right? That's the new hot
pair of 4s,
That's the new hot shoe right now, just out with
I passed on
and
what pair of Jordan 4s did I pass on? Those infrareds? I mean, like, there are certain Jordan 4s that I just don't have to have.
I have the infrared sitting at home there. It was a first time ever colorway. Copped them just because it was new and different.
Yeah,
right?
no, but I'm just saying there are some Jordan 4s I don't have because I just don't have a need for them. I just want to know on Amamaneri's, is it a hype shoe?
It's the company.
Or
James
people
Whittick.
like that dark wine Bordeaux Jordan 4?
I personally do.
You like it?
I like it, yeah.
Oh, it's a good color.
It's fire?
Yeah, it's a good color. That
Stands out. It's noticeable. It's clean. It's not too stand out.
Are you wearing, when you say it stands out, because you're going to wear it?
No.
I mean,
You just know, sneakerheads just know that that's what's.
They know just if it was out of your closet one day and you decided to wear it, which you never will, it would stand out. Okay?
I want to see the Amamaneri and the Canyon Purple in hand and see a
Canyon Purple all day.
comparison.
But Amamaneri has the hype.
Yeah,
so.
the only thing I don't like on the Amamaneri is the button. But yeah, those are the two I'm after. And then obviously
Jordan 4 Amamaneri's or Jordan 1 Amamaneri's or the Jordan 3s. If you had to pick right now between the 3, what would you choose?
Jordan.
I would choose the 3s.
I was
Same.
just gonna say the 3s.
All
That's
day long. That
so-
A is so sick. On
women's shoe too. So
Yeah, for sure. It's just such an expensive shoe. It's one of those shoes you don't even want to go on a goat and StockX to even look at. It just depresses you.
what is it? What is it on StockX Go? Any idea?
Threes are in the $500. $3s and the $5s.
Let me download the app real quickly.
But anyways, obviously less than where it was 6 months ago. Guaranteed.
Yes, definitely. You think so?
Yeah, guaranteed. All sneakers are cheaper than they were 6 months ago on the resale market. For the most part, yeah.
Not necessarily.
So I'm looking
Maybe
right
like
now.
90%.
I'm a 13 and a half. I'm a 13 and a half. You guys ever want to buy me a pair of shoes?
In women's.
It's gone down in value a little bit.
12 in men's for
The highest bid is 540 and the lowest ask is 600.
last sale.
The last sale was 598.
There you go.
But before 598 was 550, 599, 600, 575. So it's an expensive shoe.
It's
Because
a
once you go-
$600 shoe.
Well, it's like a $700 shoe. With
Yeah,
all the
when
fees
you-
involved, of course.
Tax, yeah.
Okay, so those are your two for
Definitely.
the rest of the year. Rob, what do you have for the rest of the year that you're after?
What do I have?
What are you after the rest of the year? We've got 2 months left. What shoes are you going to get between now and December 31st?
100% trying for the Lost and Founds and the black canvases. Those black canvases are very.
You don't own the black canvases? No. So what time does Kings close today? 6?
Psych. The
so
Nike
we
app
actually
messed
have
us up on that
We
one.
have to end this podcast earlier than expected. Not now, but he has got to run down and enter a raffle. If you haven't entered, and you're gonna see this post time, but he's gonna run down to Kings. By the way, Kings has a great store, great products, great brands. Love your Para gear. If you're watching this, love your guys' stuff. You guys are always great when you come in. You're always nice. And we are headed down there to enter a raffle. So it is the Jordan 4 Black Canvas, and it is the Jordan 4 Dark Navy.
Midnight
Navy. See, I can't even get the words right. Roast me. Okay, so what else? So those are your two? Those are the only two you're after?
2 main, yes.
Okay, let's talk. I'll give you mine. Mine are obviously the Lost and Founds, duh. And it's funny. I'll go after the Alma Mater's 4, but I'm not like dying to get it. If I don't get it, I'm not gonna cry in my milk. But one thing I am after between here and the end of the year is I did not cop the Joe Fresh Goods green colorway. I got the pink and I got the blue. Did not cop the green. So I have been watching my monitors for a very long time trying to cop those pair of shoes.
What the pink was the exclusive colorway. Yeah?
Got the pinks, which is really odd because they were on the site for a very long time before they pulled them. So, but the prices are already pretty high. So I don't think it was a great I don't think the public release was as exposed as it could have been. Or people don't like New Balances. New Balances, it's an old man shoe.
They don't like the dad vibes are.
I have to say right now, New Balances are the train that I'm riding. The New Balances by the way, I'm not wearing New Balances today, but they're the most comfortable shoe. They're actually making some great collaborations. They're doing everything right. And their Palace shoe that they came out with, the New Balance Palace 574s, are phenomenal. The Bodegas this year that they came out with were phenomenal. The Patas that they came out with, those green colorway. There's another colorway coming out. It's going to be bright green. That's phenomenal.
The 550s are all
The 550s are all phenomenal.
Always.
I mean, I can't say enough. I mean, do you ever think New Balance has ever a chance on Nike or no? This is fucking. Do you hear that? Pipe dream.
Yeah, you're just an old man.
Do you own New Balances, Rob?
I don't have one pair. I'm sorry.
Not a single pair. And he calls himself a sneakerhead.
I'm a Nike head. Okay, how about that?
Wow. What about you, Todd? You got some New Balances?
I do have a few pair of New Balances.
Okay.
327s, like those. Definitely super comfortable.
Okay.
550s.
550s?
650s.
Okay.
That's about all I got in the New Balance collection.
Okay. Well, back on this Lost and Found, what do you guys think of its, what have you heard of? There's 1 million pairs being released?
Yeah.
Todd and I, not Rob because he's a schmuck, but Todd and I, we're in a shoe community called Soul Savvy. Look on the front of this box. Look at this shoe. This is the SS4. Here's the magazine. If you want to, inquire, it's a great community of other shoe enthusiasts, and we just talk about shoes all day long, and we trade shoes, and we sometimes I can catch a pair of shoes, I sell it off to another community member, they help me on assist on shoes, I get all the inside knowledge on anything happening that's shoe related, so it was nice to hear DP talk about the Lost and Found last week, because in all reality, I just was under the impression that there's going to be so much of this shoe being released that everyone's going to have a chance to get a pair, almost to the fact that I could drive down to the plaza, walk into Foot Locker, and take it off the wall, and buy 3 pairs, take it home, and the shoe value is going to go down to like 120. That's the impression I had with 1 million shoes being released. But from what I'm hearing and what I'm reading, there are so many back doors happening. There are so many manipulation in the background happening. No one actually knows if the firm number of 1 million is even accurate. And even though it is going to be a bigger release, I hear it's going to be just as hard to cop that shoe as any other shoe this year.
100%. Yeah.
Do you think so? Guaranteed. Mm-hmm. Why?
Bots. You're going to have people that are copping hundreds of pairs.
Yeah, but where's the hype behind the shoe? Like, why is this shoe so... why are they making 1 million? Why is it so important?
They hyped it, the colorway.
Yeah, it's the Jordan 1 OG.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
receipt, the story behind it.
That's all you have to do.
I mean, they really did a good job promoting the shoe, in my opinion. And what a great time to release the shoe. The end of the holiday season, waste more money on something else that you don't need. Mm-hmm. Okay. So are you guys, let me ask you guys a question. Are you guys copying a pair? Like, if you don't get a pair retail, are you going to another source to buy this? Of course not.
No, I'll wait. We'll see what happens. We got the monitors hitting.
Todd, have you ever bought a shoe from StockX?
From StockX, no.
No?
Really?
I have not. Take that back. I did buy one pair.
What pair?
I did buy a pair from StockX as a birthday gift to myself.
Wow, happy birthday. What'd you get?
Yeah, Pineapple SB Dunk.
Forgot.
Yep.
Rob, I was going to ask you the same question. Do you have GOAT? Do you ever use GOAT?
I have not copped off GOAT. No.
I have to admit, this is one of the only guys I know that only goes for retail.
Yeah, one sadly.
If he doesn't get it, it's on to the next. No sweat off his back.
Or Soul Savvy could hook it up with some.
True.
trades, and
Everyone
I've
always
gotten some-
has an extra shoe that you can cop.
Definitely.
Me, I'm a different beast. If I don't get the shoe I want, I go on StockX and I buy 5 of the ones I didn't get.
It makes up quite nice.
Well, in today, Todd Clark, thanks for coming today. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having
Great
me. Great
knowledge as always.
Awesome.
And Rob Bernardo, you killed it, bro, as usual, standard. You guys, thanks for your knowledge. Thanks for coming on. Great episode today. I enjoyed our beer. You guys, leave some comments below. Be sure to subscribe. Tell us how much you loved us and how much you want my number and all of the shit that we have, because I'll give it to you. And you guys, can't wait to see you guys next week. Tune in next week. Got great new topics. So I'll see you guys all next week. Cheers.
Later.
Bye, guys.